Hi, I'm Nancy Clark.
And I'm Anne Marie Wallace Phillips.
We're the Hospice and Bereavement Coordinators for VO in Oxford, and this is Morning Chats with Anne Marie and Nancy. Cheers, Anne Marie.
Cheers, Nancy.
So, in following up to our last segment about advanced care planning, we're going to talk today about how to have those conversations, how to have those difficult discussions about your wishes at end of life.
Mm-hmm. These conversations are difficult. They're difficult to have, but they are just so crucial to have with your loved ones, to let them know what your wishes are, what your values are, what your beliefs are. Yes, they are very, very challenging, but we're hoping with this segment, we can give you a little bit of helpful hints as to how to start these conversations. Yeah.
And although it might be difficult for you to think of yourself in a state where you are no longer able to make decisions on your own behalf, perhaps think about it as arming your loved ones with the information so they know exactly what to do and exactly what you would want. So they're not left in a state of being devastated and upset, and also having to try to figure out what is it that mom would want or my sister. So you're arming them with all of the information they need to do things right by you.
Mm-hmm. The first suggestion we're going to give you is be straightforward. I'm going to use mom and dad as an example. Call up your mom and dad and say, hey, mom and dad, I'd like to have you over for dinner on Sunday night. I'd like to talk about what your wishes are at your end of life. I think it's really important that we open up these conversations. I'd love for you to come for dinner. That way you are being open and you're being honest about the conversations that are needed.
And sometimes finding an example from family and friends, maybe an example that really turned out poorly, could be the jumpstart of having these conversations. Looking to a family or friend where their wishes weren't known and their loved ones were in agony trying to figure out how to make those decisions for them. It could just be the prompt that you need to start having these conversations within your own family unit.
Absolutely. The next suggestion we have is blame someone else. I love this example of, perhaps you could say, my doctor really wants me to discuss something with you. He strongly encouraged me to have a, conversation with you about my end of life goals. Let's get together, that way. It takes a little bit of pressure off of you for facilitating the meeting.
And our last suggestion is to find examples in the news. Yes. So maybe it's not family or friends, but a national news story of someone's wishes not being followed or someone's wishes not being known. And using that, again, as a springboard to have these conversations.
Absolutely.
And these conversations when everyone is well, before an illness takes hold, when everyone is able to think about these things in a calm and rational way, rather than in a frenzied panic.
Absolutely. Advanced care planning is about you, and it's about the present. It's about having people know what your goals and your wishes and your values and your beliefs are. And it's having, if I may say, your ducks in the row by having, your substitute decision maker in order and everything in place. It's so important. Yeah. Speak Up Ontario, part of Hospice Palliative Care Ontario, is a great resource for having advanced care planning conversations, workbooks. On their website, as I said, there is a vast amount of workbooks, videos, and examples that are available for you to have these conversations with your families and friends and have your wishes known and to have the proper protocols and papers in place. It is never too late to have these discussions, and we encourage everyone to start their conversations today.
Right. And when we talk about identifying a substitute decision maker throughout your advanced care plan, um, we want you to know that there is a difference between a power of attorney and a substitute decision maker. Yes. So essentially, power of attorney is a document. It is a signed piece of paper. Yep. And within that power of attorney document, that is where it is outlined who the person is who will be making decisions on your behalf, or who that substitute decision maker is. Yeah. So we just wanted to highlight that because that is, in hospice, we hear that a lot. Someone will refer to themselves as a POA, or there might be some confusion. Power of attorney is a document. Substitute decision maker is the person who will make decisions on your behalf.
And it's also very, very important to remember that the substitute decision maker will make the decisions only if you are unable to make the decisions yourself. Yeah.
So this is a lot of information we have unbundled these past 2 weeks with advanced care planning. And we could probably do 10 more segments of this just focused on this topic alone. So definitely reach out to us if you have questions. We can help you navigate through the Speak Up Ontario website to learn more about advanced care planning. So reach out to us by phone or email, visit buonoxford.ca, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of our previous morning chat videos. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Take good care.